let me get it right. You ever praying and a thought just shooting star through your head and say, yo, fuck this nigga, why I'm praying to this nigga? Or just, something of that nature. You ever praying or doing something, trying to manifest, trying to think something, and a thought would just, imagine you on the road and the thought would just pop in. Yo, run off, like, what would happen if I just ran off this bitch, like, and crashed out, like, you feel what I'm saying? Shit like that. I mean, those are what's known as intrusive thoughts, right? I didn't even know that at the time. You feel me? I'm just now. Well, not just now, but I didn't know it was a whole thing that niggas. You feel me? I know people have thoughts that pop in, but I didn't know the terminology and the whole big study of it and all that shit, right? But it's like Western science is they only look at it. You feel me? From first person mode. They don't look at it from one angle. They don't look at it from multiple different angles to see how all that shit play a part and influence and affect each other. What I mean by that is, for example, if nigga, it's people out here that really, like, they not able to distinguish from the voice in their head and their voice. Like, their own voice in their mind becomes so minuscule and just little that the voice in their head, right, they start to think that that's them. Like, it's people out here really go crazy about, they really feel like that same thought I told them, what would happen if I just jump off and crash out this bitch? That shit gets so big and so fucking loud and value that their volume shrinks so much they're not able to tell which one is them. They start to feel like they're not the real them because they don't have control over their mind. But yeah, you could tackle this and look at this from multiple different psychological perspectives. But I'm just gonna talk to y'all about it from a spiritual perspective, right? A spiritual point of view right now. Cause I used to have intrusive thoughts when I didn't know what they was. Like, I'd be praying and I'm like, yo, fuck this nigga. For me, and I just apologize and have to restart my prayer like 3 times. But it's like right? But you feel me? It's funny now, but some people out here that they really, not able to distinguish. So I understand it's not a joke. But just by raising your frequency, just by raising your vibration, just by introspection, right? Spending intimate time with yourself, you feel me, by going within, meditating, doing shit like that, shit of that nature, you literally, the voice in your mind would just fade away. Literally, I can't remember the last time that happened to me. I don't know why it was even happening to me in the first place, but I know I was vibrating low. I could have been influenced by these demons for them to put poison in my ear and do all types of, you feel me? Know what I mean? Like, it's all of that. Like, you got to think about it. Because when you think about, like, where they came from, how the voice get in your head in the first place? What type of low vibrational, frequency was? I'm not saying it's something outside of you. Could also be, pieces of yourself that you was repressing for a minute. And so it's just showing up. Boom, it just pop up. Because you keep trying to push it down. That shit just, when it reach up like the zombie that's coming out the ground. It just reach up with his hand up. And it got you. It got you. But this is what I mean, though. But we're not going to act like, you feel me? We're not going to act like other influences don't play a part. Like, if you vibrating low, you vulnerable to anything on that frequency with you. And that could be any one of these demons, these you feel me, low vibrational entities that just want to fuck with you, or that's attached to somebody else, and you get around them, and now you influence to do some. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just that quick. Now, opposed to if you vibrating high, right? If you vibrating high, or better yet, let me put it like this. No, let me say that first. So you, rather, as opposed to you vibrating on a certain frequency, when you all the way up here, anything below that is not really gonna reach you. You can't. It cannot physically enter. It can't enter your biofield. It can't enter your aura. You feel me? It just can't. It's like a force field. Like, you just protected, bro. You divinely protected because you tapped into the source. So anything that's not tapped in, or anything below that that's not vibrating on that, you feel what I'm saying? It's not gonna reach you. I'm just saying. That's just what it is. And then, right, we gotta look at it like this. When you have already went to battle with yourself, right, with your ego, you feel me? Because there's a come a point in time on your journey, you look yourself in the mirror. You have to tackle the ego. You feel me? Versus, you have to tackle. I made a video, right? I said, it was titled "Who You Are." Crashing into, no, it's who you was crashing into who you are, running into who you trying to be. That was one of the realest shit I ever said. That was one of the realest quotes I ever said out my mouth. Cause that's just really the truth. But it's like, so come a point in time when you waging war within yourself, right? Cause you know, people grow up, you really just a sponge. You just absorb everything, and a lot of shit get absorbed that's not really you. So you have to do what I call the art of calcination, which is another video I dropped. This is alchemy we talking about here now. You feel me? Sacred alchemy, to be exact. And you feel me? It's all of the above. Everything y'all can literally y'all literally on my channel. You can see, go down the list and just literally look at the videos. You see my journey and my evolution right before your eyes. Like, it's real life it's a documentary if you really want to be honest. You feel me? If you feel me, not no craziness, but like, if I was to depart from this realm right now, I bet you my videos go up. I bet you, because you know that's how I be. I bet you my videos go up. I bet you they blow up. You really look at it, shit, it's a whole movie. It's a whole documentary, bro. From start to finish, you can see how I literally evolved and changed into a whole different being altogether. I don't vibrate the same. I don't act the same. I can't remember. You feel me? I remember bits and fragments of who I used to be. I can't remember who I really was in that moment. I feel like I'm a whole different person. You feel me? Since I awoke and I started on my journey. But let me get back on topic. Where the fuck did I even leave off at? I be going through these shits. I know it's been a minute too. I probably ain't been on here like 2-3 months. You know, I've been working. You know how it be. Feel me? Spiritual graphic clothing line in the mix. Got it up and running. I just been living fast, man. Sometimes you come to a point in time now when it slow down, and I'm able to gather myself before I take my next leap. As I should. Feel me? That's the can't be people get off track when they try to live too fast and they wind up crashing. Sometimes you just gotta take that jump, that leap, land where you land at, wherever you land at. You feel me? If you don't even know, just take the leap. Trust that you're gonna land somewhere and where the grass is greener. Word. And wherever you land at, you just take your gathering. Get ready for your next leap. But that's besides the point. I really don't know where I left off at. Like, I'm dead trying to find it while I'm talking to y'all, so I'm running like 2 trains of thought, but I dead cannot find the shit. Man, I don't know what the fuck I left off at. I was just saying how so I don't know, bro. It be too much overflow to my brain at one time. Some thoughts get lost in transit. But for me, I get the gist of basically what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't need to go to therapy. Ultimately, bro, people keep you with the it's only one true cure, right? You the only one that got the keys to the doors to unlock your mind, your heart, your spirit, all that. You the only one that you hold the master key, bro. You got the key to all the doors, everything. Somebody may help guide you to the key, but you the only one that's gonna be able to open the door. That's what therapy is, bro. I went to therapy before, so for anybody that might come over here and be like, oh, you don't know this, I got anxiety, depression, whatever. You feel me? I'm not judging you. You feel me? But all I'm saying is, therapy is used as a tool. It's a guiding tool to really help you, dig up them hatches that you buried, sort through all of the trauma, all of this, all of that. Because during the time, if you pay attention, most of these therapists, what all they do is they ask questions. They ask the right questions that's going to lead you to the right answers, because you might not have found the answers if they never asked the question. So when the question is presented, they make you think. And then from you thinking, it makes you come to different realizations, and you feel me? You get to be on a path to a resolution. Whatever you decide that's going to be, you get to be on a path to a resolution because you then went through that whole process. So it's really just a tool, because some people might not have an ability to introspect, don't know where to start. People always ask, I want to start my spiritual journey, I don't know where to start. Like, how do I begin? And they try to jump leaps and bounds, try to get to where I'm at, because they just see how I change and how, how I'm vibrating, how good my energy is at this time. But it took a lot of foundation work. The whole building gonna collapse. You could do all the spiritual work, all the things, crystals, everything, but if you don't got no foundation, you ain't built no real relationship with yourself. Talk about, you feel me, in spirit, like in your heart, in your brain, in your mind, I should say, not in your brain. But you ain't built no real relationship with yourself. If you not, none of that shit you built is gonna last. The tower gonna collapse. You could be a pig, then all the crystals, all that, but you need to do the shadow work. You need to be getting in tune with yourself and making sure that you aligned, right? You got two halves, bro. Possibly more perspectives, but I'm just saying, for the sake of this, you got two halves of yourself. You got the self that was you that was living in the matrix, and you got the self that was you before you got to the matrix, right? When you first got here, you make sure that when either one side got to get weeded out or weeded down, you feel me? And one has to be leading and one has to be following. That's the only way it's gonna work. Or they both have to be in alignment with each other, serving one single purpose, and which would be zooming out. It would be two, and then it would be like an overhead third eye. I don't know how I'm trying to paint this picture and describe it for y'all so y'all niggas understand what I'm saying. But I know if you really read between the lines of the second what I'm saying, you're gonna understand. It's gonna fit, you feel me? You're gonna be able to easily make out what I'm talking about. But back on track, therapy is just a tool. All we can do as people is to guide each other, help guide each other to the doors, present the doors to you that's within your own mind, within your own self, and hopefully you feel me? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink the water. And I only made this video because I was talking about intrusive thoughts way back a minute ago, but it just popped up in my head again when I don't know, because I was born to make a video on it then, but I just, you feel me, forgot about it. But it was saved in my storage, so I'm making the video now while I'm out here with Snoop just chilling. Got the time, you feel me? It been a minute since I seen Snoop. She got a little cut too. I will let y'all see her, but she doing whatever she doing right now. You know how Snoop do. But yeah, bro. And it's another thing I wanted to touch on, but I won't go too deep in it because we already 12 minutes in. And I don't know if I got enough storage to finish this video. But I know there's niggas out here right now that I feel like every day they fighting just to feel like they need a reason, a purpose to survive. People out here with no purpose. They just survive and not really living. They don't feel fulfilled in anything that they do. They definitely don't feel fulfilled. They 9 to 5. So they try to get some fulfillment by trying to create some freedom for themselves, which I respect they grind. But then they get too caught up in that, and they put all of the value on the money, when the value is not the money. The money don't bring nobody happiness. It's the shit that comes with money. It's freedom that comes with money, because that's how the matrix operate. It's freedom that's gonna bring you the happiness that you want. It's not the money. The money's gonna bring you to the freedom though. See, but if you just say, "Oh, money gonna bring happiness," it's not. Now you just put value on the dollar. You giving this piece of paper more power than it should. And then people get lost like that. You get lost in the trap, bro. Get lost in the matrix. Start selling your soul, doing shit that you compromising yourself in different type of ways for the bag. There's no need to do all that, bro. Feel me? You just walk in your light, and eventually, if not immediately, light will shine upon you. That's how it works. You walk in light shine upon you. That's simple, bro. I be waking up, sunlight be hitting me in my eye when I wake up, and you feel like I'm living a whole different dimension, bro. And the sun don't even be out that long, so it just creeped in my window, beam my shit. I'm like, damn. Oh, y'all niggas doing good though, but yeah. Snoop, you ready? I guess you're not ready. But yeah, son. There's a lot of niggas out here right now. I know too many people that feel like they got nothing to lose. And then they made that shit their home because they ain't never had nothing, or feel like if they do have something, it's gonna take away their superpower. Because if a nigga got nothing to lose, he got everything to gain. And if he got something to lose, he got everything to lose. It's just that, bro. Feel what I'm saying? I was one of those niggas too, bro. So I definitely know. Feel like you got nothing to lose. You just feel like, oh, it's a clip for me. Like you don't even really care for real what happened, because you just, it's like whatever happened, you got nothing to lose at the end of the day. So you gonna be cool in any situation. That really is a superpower in itself, but it's dangerous. It's a double-edged sword. It'll have you crash out or just not give a fuck to the point of not caring about your own life. And word, it's whatever. I don't know why my camera look fuzzy, like pixelated. I don't know what's that about. I don't know if my camera fucked up. Hopefully it'll look good when this video drop. If not, I'm still posting it anyway. You feel me? It's all love. It ain't about how it look. It's just about the energy. It's about what I'm saying. It really ain't about how I look. It's really about what I'm saying. Yo, Snoop. Where the fuck is my dog? Snoop. See, bro. What you doing? Yeah, we out, y'all. Cause I just lost her completely. She blending in. Look at her. She blending in and shit, bro. I'm like, yo, where the fuck my dog go? She blending in with the grass, and I don't know where she was at actually. She used to seem like she appeared. But to me, yeah, this is gonna conclude the video for me. Alright, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, and hopefully I'll be back soon. But who knows, man? I'll be living outside of time. I be living in the moment too much, so it's like, in order to gather some of these for my video, I have to have it on my head already, and just have the motivation to put that shit out immediately, or I'm just on to the next. As always, my videos consist of a lot of information covering a lot of topics, you know, branching from this to this, because everything is connected. For me, that's why it's called the rabbit hole. You go into one thing, you're gonna lead to the next. Feel me? You dive into the matrix, you get into spirituality, somehow you wind up on what's going on in the matrix, how they lie, history, fake, you feel me? All this. It's called the rabbit hole for a reason, man. But as always, use discernment, read between the lines, and you're gonna find the truth. And you're gonna find meaning in everything I just told you. And as always, again, Snoop, come on, we out. We're not even about to do that. Come on. And as always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Feel me? Peace and love to y'all. I really hope for all the people that I mentioned, or anything suffering from anybody suffering from anything, even if I didn't mention what you're suffering from, you feel me? I really believe in y'all. I know that you think you can't come back, but I done came back, bro. And I know plenty of people that done came back. You feel me? So if we could do it, if I could do it, if I seen other people do it, I know you could do it too, bro. You just, you know, everybody way ain't gonna work for everybody. But as long as you trying to find a way, the way gonna find you. Word, we gonna end on that quote. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I really be talking some shit on these videos. Oh my. It's like I be channeling. Every time I come on here, I just feel like, you feel me? That's how I know I'm walking in my true light. I'm walking in my element. You feel me? Fulfilling my purpose. Every time I come on here, I just be, it's like, it's second nature to me, bro. It's second nature to me. And it's like I'm making poems on this shit. I'm making poems on this shit, for real, for real. Snoop, come on, we out. I love y'all. Peace and love to the guys and goddesses. We out of here. XO Mac, I'm out. Peace.